Alright guys, the Punisher Max 17 here, and this is an out-of-the-box review and a little preview of my next project. This here is the Zaku Warrior 1/44 scale, which you saw in my Getting Gunpla video if you watched that the other day, and it is from the Seed Destiny line. This right here is the kit, and I just did out of the box, put it together, and I'm going to do a little review for you guys, and also going to talk about what my plans are with this kit in terms of painting it and customizing it and stuff like that. So, this was a pretty good kit. Not perfect by any means, but it wasn't bad. It was pretty cheap. Got this thing for $10, so I was happy with that. Always liked the Zaku design, so the design on it's pretty cool, and I really like the color scheme here too. This won't be the color scheme I'm going with on my own, but for an out-of-the-box kind of thing, it's pretty good, I think. This will be my first kind of real review sort of thing, so it may not be that great, but bear with me. You have full rotation on the arms here. And then the little shoulder part is separate from the arm, goes up and down. The shield here is on a ball joint, so it can turn forward, back, up, down, all around like that. And the shield is really nice. The shield was actually one of the selling points for me when I bought this, because it wasn't something I was intending on buying, but I saw it for a pretty cheap price, and I was already ordering something else, so went ahead and got it anyway. But yeah, I really like the shield's design. Has a few ammo clips that you put on underneath it, so that's pretty good. And then you can bend the arm about 90 degrees. You can't bend it back any, but... And you can turn it around 360 as well, so that's pretty nice. You get two hands for this side. You get an open hand and you get the closed fist hand, or the hand where you would be holding something, which you actually only get the closed fist hand for that side. I wish they would have gave you open fisted for both sides, because I like it when they do that, but they didn't. You know, this arm is the same, but it has this different shoulder here. That can go down, up. That's about it. The head can only do a little bit of rotation there, because it has a big helmet that it's got on here. So that's about all it does. Let's see. You can turn the main body about that far. The front skirts are both connected together, and they can go up, down, so they don't have the best articulation, but that's alright. Side skirts are pretty good, actually. They go up and down, and the back skirts don't move at all. One thing about these two is they're very loose. Not that they're going to come out or anything, but just they move very, very easily. The legs, they can bend all the way back pretty much, so that's good. You can go forward with them as far as it'll take it, and you can only go as far back as the back skirts are there. They can go that far. Yeah, and then the feet, they can go forward quite a bit, but they can't go back very far, because there's a little thruster right back here that's stopping them. Now, one thing about the kit is that it actually does have a pretty bad problem with seam lines, especially on the legs here. I don't know how well you can see, but there's a pretty big gap in there from the seam lines, both on this main part of the leg and the upper part of the leg, and it's the same way for this side. So that's something I'll definitely be doing on this kit, is seam line removal. because now that I've done a few kits with seam line removal, I basically really don't like having any seam lines on my kits at all. Yeah, and then you also have these little connector tubes that go between the two leg parts. Those are pretty nice. These little 4 clip-on things, 2 for each side there. Not entirely sure what they are, but they look kind of cool, so you get those. Yeah, that's about the kit itself, I guess. And there's only one sticker or decal for this, and that's just the eye right there. But yeah, that's about it. What I'm going to be doing with this is I'm planning on doing a custom color scheme. More than likely it's going to be a Char's Zaku Warrior kind of thing, so I'm going to go with the Char paint scheme. And I think that's about it. I'll be working on this here in the next few days, so it shouldn't be too long before you guys see the finished product of this. I'll be doing seam line removal and then painting it, shading it, and all that, so it'll be nice. So I guess that'll be it for my first review of the Zaku Warrior, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.